Rebonjour à tous, bonjour à tous ceux qui viennent de nous suivre pour ce match Irlande du Nord, Autriche. Un match qui promet d'être assez serré, je pense. Alors pour vous parler très rapidement de la composition d'équipe, vous l'annoncer. Alors du côté de l'Irlande du Nord, nous avons le numéro 6, Sean McKinney, numéro 7, Jason Browning, numéro 8, Scott Eland, numéro 9, Patrick Kumski, numéro 10, Karl McVeigh et enfin numéro 11, Jamie Rogan. Côté autrichien, numéro 1, Stephanie Strubreiter, numéro 3, Michael Strait, numéro 4, Caroline Axengel, numéro 6, Jacques, numéro 7, Jasnab Sukarik, numéro 8, Michael Keffler et numéro 9, Martin Ladstatter. Et enfin, numéro 10, Ilias Djusic. Alors, vous nous suivez peut-être sur la chaîne de l'EPFA, mais je suis bonjour également à toutes les personnes qui sont actuellement sur la chaîne Foot Fauteuil France TV. Alors surtout, on le rappelle, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner à ces deux chaînes afin de pouvoir suivre la suite des événements. Alors, nous avions eu une action assez serrée, assez dangereuse pour les Autrichiens. Scott Eland actuellement avec la balle, attendant que Kumski revienne en arrière. Et on a le gardien Michael Strait qui sort cette touche. Jason Browning à la frappe. Jason Browning. Eland qui laisse passer le ballon. Strait qui le récupère. Et voilà, alors on voit que du côté Irlande du Nord, le but est vraiment de laisser la balle sortir pour obtenir des coups de pied arrêtés, aussi bien des touches que des corners. Jason Browning directement sur le gardien. Et on a Kumski. Alors il y a eu apparemment un 2 contre 1. Car Michael Keffler et Martin Ladstatter étaient quelque peu trop proches. Ou non, plutôt c'était du côté plutôt Irlande du Nord. Balle pour les Autrichiens. Un long ballon. Scott Eland qui réussit à frapper cette balle pour mettre à l'amende Michael Keffler. Martin Ladstatter en duel avec Jason Browning. Jason Browning qui essaye de ressortir cette balle pour Kumski qui se retourne. Qui tente de l'envoyer un petit peu en retrait. Non, il la contrôle. Jason Browning pour dans ce numéro 9 irlandais. Kumski qui n'a pas pu récupérer cette balle. Martin Ladstatter à la frappe pour cette touche. Directement sur Jason Browning. On voit que Martin Ladstatter et Michael Keffler sont quand même très proches. Ce qui malheureusement leur fait concéder une faute, notamment un 2 contre 1 sur cette action, donnant un coup franc assez lointain pour Scott Eland avec une forte frappe. On peut voir une action intéressante. Fait quelque chose d'extrêmement dangereux étant donné qu'il fait une rotation dans sa surface. Ok, bah vas-y. Car les chers amis, on va devoir passer du français à l'anglais. Là, car oui, étant donné qu'on est diffusé sur la chaîne de l'EPFA, on doit penser à toutes les nationalités. So, I hope you are joining us now on this match, Northern Ireland, Austria. Ilias Djusic that is trying to get his way to pushing the ball with Scott Hilland and Jusik that is gaining some precious meters. We've got Michael Keffler from Martin Ladstatter. They're playing all together. Jusik for Ladstatter. Ladstatter, Scott Hilland. Oh, Ladstatter that is not mastering his strike, and which means that unfortunately, I mean, he concedes the fault. That's a set ball. Hilland on Michael Keffler. Patrick Kimski, that is going forward, putting that ball into the pitch. I mean the part of the pitch of Austria. Martin Ladstatter directly on Keffler, and we're really sorry because I mean Ladstatter did he did break some stuff. So basically we have I mean luckily our cameras were not touched, so which is great. So there was a camera that was a little bit hit, and I think it's fine. Okay, so they're helping Ladstatter to feel better on his chair. Michael Straight striking the ball directly on Scott Hilland. Scott Hilland for Browning. Browning for Kamsky. Kamsky, that is sending this ball, I mean, a little bit too forward for Browning, and Browning that wasn't there. Wasn't the ball. And as you can see, like the defense of Austria is different to the Northern Ireland one. Oh, directly on Kamsky. Browning strikes, and nice deviation from Michael Straight. He has Jusik. I mean, that guy is like a bulldozer. I mean, it's just like, yeah, punching the chair and doing what he has to do to be dangerous. And we've got Michael Keffler, but Scott Hilland did great on this. Martin Ladstatter versus Hilland. Hilland that Jason Browning, that was a little bit too close. We've got the referee that decided to let the play continue. Kamsky forward to Browning. We've got Michael Straight that went out of his box, and unfortunately this provokes a 2-on-1 violation for Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland with a nice free kick, indirect free kick. And that's not a goal. Kamsky didn't succeed to just touch the ball even slightly, and as it was an indirect free kick, then yeah, it's not considered as a goal. And you can see was talking a little bit earlier, yeah, for considered by Northern Ireland. Yeah, we were talking earlier before to be cut, as there was some nice actions there. We were talking about the defense, so, and as you can see, the goalkeeper of Northern Ireland likes to stay in his box and never goes out, whereas Austria prefers to use its goalkeeper to put a little bit more pressure. Mike, Ilyas Jusic. Ilyas Jusic succeed to get the ball. I mean, he's the one in, is the player of Austria that is doing pretty well. Very useful, this number 10, Martin Lassater, to hit the ball. Hope he won't hit something else than the ball. This time, no, he's doing it. Oh, nice precision. Good. Directly on Kefler. And that's the 3 in the box. Browning was in. And Jusic, I don't know if you heard him, but and that's a nice free kick, an indirect free kick. The referee counting the 5 meters. That's better for Jusic. Jusic for Kefler. Kefler, Jusic! And that's a goal! First goal from Austria, and we've got... No, that's not a goal! That's not a goal! That's not a goal! For Kefler. Kefler, 2-on-1 violation. I mean, I'm sorry to have made this mistake, but I think everyone here did it, even the referee of Austria. I hope you could see him just jumping and jumping. Maybe next time. Kefler. And put the ball in the field. Scott Hilland. Scott Hilland directly on Kefler. Hilland was a little bit too close. But we've got Kumsky that, yeah, that is going out of the ball, so it's not a 2-on-1 violation. Jusic, that bulldozer goes forward. Jusic, Hilland, Jusic. That's yeah, that's a kick in. The referee talks with Hilland. Kefler. So Hilland doesn't succeed to find his teammates. Oh yeah, on this one, Browning. Browning, Kumsky. Hilland for Browning. Browning let the ball goes out. It's a kick in for Northern Ireland. Jason Browning. We can see Ledstatter ready to take the ball. That goes, yeah, that starts to get a little bit closer to the ball, even if Browning didn't hit the ball. Kick in for Ireland. So when you've got kick in at that part of your side of the field, it's quite hard to take it out if the opponents are there to counter it. Kefler, we got Jusic that goes back. Jusic and Kumsky that find the way, and the ball is out. Kumsky got the ball. Kick in for Northern Ireland. Kumsky that takes his time. Doesn't know, yeah, he does know what to do. On Browning. Browning got it. Try to go around the ball to have a better angle. And that's directly out. Kick in for Austria. Yeah, he finds Latstatter, but Latstatter can't control the ball. Was a little bit too strong. But at the same time, you need to have power when you hit the ball. Otherwise, it means that someone will take it. Someone else. Browning for Hilland. Hilland again on the ball, and Jusik that is on this. Jusik touched the ball and couldn't take it. Kick in for Northern Ireland. So it's now of this match, Northern Ireland, Austria, and no goals up to now. Goals and Browning is and he got it. Who was I mean, there was a little bit of metal friction from him. And we can see that Browning and Kimski are pretty far. And Jusik that, yeah. And Jusik and Keffer were close, but that's not a 2-on-1 violation. And that almost like if it was a corner kick.
Substitution Austria out number 9, Martin Ladstetter, and
we've got a substitution. Ladstetter is replaced by Jasnab Sukerik, and she didn't respect the fact that, I mean, you need to enter in the middle of the field, but it was all right. The referee was comprehensive. Patrick Kamsky kick in, and Patrick Kamsky got a corner kick. So that's great, because now the defense has to be different. They cannot install the wall that they were installing, and the goalkeeper has to stay behind his goal line. Patrick Kamsky. Directly on Browning. Browning, no, directly on Sukerik. There was a 2-on-1 violation. Scott Hillen and Patrick Kamsky were too close. And Austria get the ball back. Jasnab Sukerik. Kefler for Sukerik. Sukerik trying to find Idas Jusik. And Browning did touch the foot guard of Jusik, which means that Northern Ireland are conceding free kicks. And there was a 2-on-1 violation, but the referee decided to let the game on. Scott Hilland waiting for someone to come. Jasnab Sukerik very close to the box. And Michael Strait putting that ball out of the field. That's a kick in for Northern Ireland. Jason Browning, the number 7 of Northern Ireland, about to kick that ball. There's not that much room, but Kamsky got it! And Patrick Kamsky made a goal. And that's the first goal of the match after 19 minutes, almost at the end of this first half. And Northern Ireland find the flaw
Northern Ireland
in the defense of Austria.
9, Patrick Kuminski.
Goal from the number 9, Patrick Kuminski. That was a nice throw-in. I thought they would maybe try to go around it, but no, they prefer to find a tiny hole to put that ball. Sukarek, Jusik, Scott Hilland, Jusik, Scott Hilland. Yeah, Scott Hilland is doing good on this. And it seems to me that Jusik was hitting a little bit too hard the foot guard of Hilland, but the referee let the ball go. Let the ball play, let the advantage. Jasnab Sukarek. Sukarek trying to go between the goalkeeper and McKinney. And
Scores
that
after
was
first
not
half,
a
Northern
free
Ireland
blocks,
1,
Mr.
Austria 0, and the half time is 10 minutes.
Yeah, so it is the end of this first half. This first half of this match, Northern Ireland, Austria. And we saw that it was a close match for more than 19 minutes. And at that time, Patrick Kumsky succeeded to make a very, very good goal, quite hard. Okay, so end of this halftime. We're gonna see you in a few minutes for the second halftime, and see you now. We're back for the second half of this match. Northern Ireland, Austria. Northern Ireland who succeed to make the goal for now. After 19 minutes. Jason Browning for kicking for Northern Ireland. Not well placed, but it's fine. Kefler. Schriffel. So you can see that Michael Straight, no sorry, Ilias Jusek was replaced by Jacob Schriffel. Scott Hilland. Whoa, that was a dangerous. I think it's gonna be a penalty kick. No, that's not. That's a penalty kick or not? No, so. No, that's apparently not a penalty kick. I don't know what's happening on this. Okay, so it's a free kick. As Michael Straight, unfortunately, did a rotation, dangerous rotations on the side of the foot guard, and that's finding the defender and the goalkeeper. Patrick Kumsky, Scott Hilland, Kumsky. Oh, offensive. Trifle, and we had the goalkeeper stopped the action. Jacob Schriffel. Schriffel is too short of this. That's a kick in now. Scott Hilland directly on Kumsky, and Michael Straight was there to cut the ball. Hilland now trying to find Browning, but can't find him. And Kefler. Island. Jason Browning. Scott Hilland. Kefler. Scott Hilland tries again to find some, precisions. Jacob Schriffel directly on Browning. Browning now got the ball. Kicking for Northern Ireland. The referee is now helping Jacob Schriffel to put his hands at the right place on the joystick. Browning for Hilland. Hilland! Oh, Michael Straight saved the ball. It could have been a goal in this, but Straight was there. A little bit more power would have been inside. Patrick Kumsky. Kumsky, Hilland led the ball pass, and Browning scored a second goal for Northern Ireland. 2-0 for Northern Ireland versus Austria. That was an amazing goal. I hope you saw that action. Michael Straight.
second goal scored by number 7, Jason Browning.
And Jason Browning on this succeeded to move the defense. And Austria yeah, just received a second hit. And I mean, possible. Patrick Kamsky, number 9. Send it to Jason Browning and Jasnab Sukarik. Concedes a throw-in. Ball for Northern Ireland. It's quite dangerous. Lots of adrenaline in this match. Kamsky, what will he do? Try to find his way. Jasnab Sukarik cannot contain Kamsky. Kamsky continues. And it is not Jusik, Michael Strait. Michael Strait did great. Jacob Schriffel listening the advices of his referee. Jacob Schriffel. Directly on Browning. Browning that puts that ball out. That's a set ball. Michael Strait. Yeah. Sends the ball directly out. And the problem is that we see that
Substitution.
Austrian players are a little bit late.
And in number 10, Ilya.
And so maybe that this change for Austria, the replacement of Michael Keffler by Ilyas Jusik, will maybe bring Ilyas Jusik. Patrick Kaminsky put that ball out. Jimmy Rogan, the goalkeeper, was building the wall with Patrick Kamsky. Jakob Schriffel to Psukarik, and Psukarik, yeah, put it out of the goal pitch. And it's still a 2-0 for Northern Ireland. Scott Hilland for Kamsky. Kamsky did a small shock, but the referee is not taking it into account. Scott Hilland, Michael Strait here trying to reinforcing the team, and I think they did touch the ball, and that's a corner kick. That's a pity because the goalkeeper thought someone from Northern Ireland touched it, but he was mistaken. Jason Browning. We've got Scott Hilland trying to block the defender. And Patrick Kaminsky found the defender, and Hilland directly on the goalkeeper. Michael Strait, who was there to block this goal line. And Hilland directly. Jason Browning. Again, another chance for Northern Ireland. Jason Browning, Scott Hilland trying to get it. Couldn't, had not a good angle. Jason Browning trying to go around that defense, but no. That's a set ball for Austria. 10 minutes in this second half of this match, Northern Ireland, Austria. Northern Ireland leads with 2 goals and Austria 0. Straight to Browning. Browning, that is, I don't know what he was trying to do on this, but yeah. Did put the ball directly out. I mean, that's a pity, because in these cases you just need to counter the ball with the right angle in, and you can be really dangerous for opponents. Scott Hilland trying to do reverse kick, and now succeeded to find Kamsky, but Sukarik is coming. Browning for Patrick Kamsky for Hilland. Jusik trying to follow the ball, succeeding. Got the ball, and that's not a 2-on-1 violation. Was quite close. Ball for Austria. Jasnab Sukarik about to do the kick in. Kamsky that cut the ball. Jusik, Triffle, and that's a 2-on-1 violation conceded by Austria. Indirect free kick for to strike the ball. Scott Hilland will will try to find Patrick Kamsky, getting the position of his foot guard. Kamsky, oh, Kamsky directly on the foot guard of Jusik. And I think you notice that it's a completely different way of play compared to England or France too. I mean, they're quite close playing. 2-on-1 violation, and I think that's a position that is a little bit more dangerous. Scott Hilland doesn't have to wait for the referee to whistle. Scott Hilland to Kamsky. Find a way to score a goal next to this goal pitch. Third goal of Northern Ireland by the number 9, Patrick Kamsky.
Third goal scored by number 9, Patrick Kamsky.
So I don't want to put some bad luck on Austria, but it sounds hard to score 3 goals in 6 minutes.
Substitution in Northern Ireland.
Substitution in Northern Ireland. Jason Browning out, and Carl McVeigh comes in. And of course, as they're it's official competition, you need to respect. Look, I mean, he was not going above the pitch. He really has to go at the center of the pitch. Hilland giving instruction, asking to Kamsky to come a little bit back.
Substitution, Austria.
And there's another substitution
number 7, Jasna Puskaric, and
from
number 4, Karolina
Austria.
Czerny.
Karolina Czerny comes in, and she replaces Jasnab Sukarik. That's a corner kick for Austria. Jacob Schriffel about to strike the ball. Trying to position, have a good positioning. Schriffel, quite strong, but the ball didn't. Oh, and there's an opener, but they're both on the ball. What a pity. Okay, Jessic was trying to, he had to do a claim saying that that was a goal, but I mean, as the referee said, the ball has to pass the line entirely. So the ball is big enough that we don't need the goal line technology, of course. Okay, Hilland and Jusic. Hilland going almost alone on this, and Kaminsky was behind, and that's a kick in for Austria. So if we take a closer look at the wheelchairs of both teams, we can see that well, all Northern Ireland team members are using Strike Force, where Austria is using some kind of Autobuck, I think, 4 chairs. That allows, I mean, it seems that they're able to turn around themselves in an easier way, giving them more speed when they want to put the ball out. In an angle. Kaminsky on Jusic. Browning scored a goal. Browning or Carl McVeigh, I haven't seen properly, but it's crazy, almost at the center of the field. He made us goal, he scored a goal. And what a beautiful way to score a goal. That's really, really beautiful.
Northern Ireland, the 4th goal scored by number 8, Scott Hilland.
And Scott Hilland scored this 4th goal.
Northern Ireland out number 9, Patrick Kaminsky. And
Patrick Kaminsky is
Sean
replaced by Sean McKinney. Sean McKinney, that is the youngest player of Northern Ireland. I don't know, maybe the youngest player of the whole competition. Sean McKinney, number 6. Jacob Schriffel. Oh, that goes on the goal pitch. No one touches the ball. So Northern Ireland is about to do this set ball. Northern Ireland, Carl McVeigh. And that's a kick in for Austria. Full succeed to win. Sherman feats. Carl McVeigh touches the ball. Put it out. Carl McVeigh have a good orientation. And Michael Strait did something to say that was not really clever from him on this. Let's kick in. Kick in finally for Northern Ireland, and Jacob Schriffel puts the ball out. Kick in McKinney. McKinney succeeds to find now a corner kick. McKinney. Oh, McKinney didn't find McVeigh, but Hillen was there. And they decided not to continue the game and to stop it even if there was a 2-on-1 violation. And Northern Ireland won 4-0 against Austria. So, as you've seen, it was quite a nice game, even though the game was closed for lots of time. So now I'm gonna leave you for the next match, where you will see France playing. France playing Ireland, France. It's at 11:45. It's 11:20 here in Pajulahti, Finland. So we wait for you in about, let's say, 20 minutes.